For those about to rock Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles comic, here we have Shredder meeting with Krang saying that he wants to take over the world and that there's a device that he can't do that, but he needs help. Krang orders Thrum to come from Dimension X to help Shredder achieve his goal by getting that weapon from the professor. Here we see the professor with that gun, and April O'Neil is there. Shredder and Bebop and Rocksteady get there. April calls for help to the Turtles. The Turtles are nearby because they're on the Turtle Blimp, and they said they'll be there in a moment. They arrive, they crash in there, and there's a huge altercation between Shredder, Bebop, and Rocksteady with the Turtles as they try to wrestle the device from Shredder. Thrum crashes in, and Thrum starts smashing everybody inside. He starts beating up the Turtles, and Shredder is trying to get that device, but the Turtles were able to get it. Here you see Michelangelo wrestling it from Thrum. Michelangelo accidentally sets it off. Bebop, Rocksteady, and Shredder, they all escape, and you have Thrum with a huge headache, but he's alright. The professor now explains that the device that they were trying to steal is not a weapon of mass destruction. It actually helps people with aggressive attitudes to become understand other people's perspectives, but that the symptoms do wear off. Shredder and Krang, and they're arguing saying we need to get that weapon. So they're looking for Thrum. The Turtles are looking for Thrum, and he's at a rock concert where he discovers the love for music. Shredder and Bebop and Rocksteady crash the rock's concert, and there's another scuffle. Michelangelo gets Thrum and tells him, let's go and let's get out of here. While the other Turtles are fighting off Bebop and Rocksteady, Thrum escapes, and Thrum is leaving, but he stops himself and realizes that his friends need help. He turns back around and he helps the Teenage Mutant Turtles fight off Bebop and Rocksteady and Shredder, and he manhandles all of them. Destroys what they perceive is a weapon, because Thrum didn't want to go back to being a bad guy. And after the Turtles told him that it might wear off, that he might go back to being an aggressive person, he decides to use this portal to leave. And he says, I'm using my portal device to go to a dimension that no one will ever find me, and I'm never coming back. Goodbye, Turtles. I need to go before I can't stop myself from attacking you. So he leaves. So the Turtles arrive back into their lair, and they're starting to talk to Splinter about Thrum. And they're wondering if he's okay, or did he revert back to what he once was. And Splinter tells them, people that want to change will change. Some people want to be their better selves. And here on the last panel, we see Thrum trying to decide whether he should go back to Dimension X with Krang and take over the world. But as you can see, he crushes the portal gun and he says, nah, you gotta be who you wanna be.